Today in this video, we're going to talk about this three-word trick. Do you have an idea about this three words before? I have been working a lot over the last 6 months in communication skills, and that really helped a lot of people, students, and professionals by their communication ability to really boost another direction. It can be body language, it can be public speaking, it can be presentation skill, and I've been teaching a lot of people. And one day I remember when I really teach hundreds of people in one ceremony, then people, when I really completed the presentation or the public speaking that time, or when I really finished it after I teach these communication skills, then people we open the stage to really for a question to people ask a question concerning this communication skill, and people really, most people can be asked a lot of question, but the most similar question they really asked it: how do we really become a better reporter quickly without awkward or without being bored? This question most people are really asking. If you really ask it also, you're not really alone. Most people are really asking it. So if you want to really become a better communicator, you need to really answer this question first. So why you need to really become a better communicator? For your job, for your relationship, or for your everyday language? This is the most important things. If you know these things, you can really do, or you can really become a better communicator by just answering this question simply. So I'm gonna really break this down to very specific. How do you really become a better communicator? How do you become really a great reporter or a better communicator in your daily conversation, in meeting, in a presentation, or in everything? When you really have a conversation with someone, how do you really become a great communicator? I'm gonna really give a strict framework that is really proven by elite communicators. When I really studied that one, it was guaranteed someone has really used before this one. So don't be something like it is 100% guaranteed, and stay with me till then. If you came to YouTube to watching something meaningful, please subscribe our YouTube channel, because we bring an educational and communicational content to really help your communication ability to another direction. So first of all, let's have really talking about, or we need to really identify about the people, what they really feel about this, what they really feel this negative things or thought. First, they really feel the same, the silence of awkward. When people are really feel these things, they really work at the same class, they really work at the same college, but really feel these things because they have really low social connection, low social communication. Because have you ever really thinking about it, when someone is really speaking, when the other are really frustrated because of the other person speaking? This is some important things you need to really adapt. This is some important things you need to really, because this self-awareness, this silence awkward is gonna really make you low surface relationship. When I say low surface relationship, you're in the same class, or you're really working in the same company for the last 3 years, but the first coworker did not really know the other coworker or the other employer, his college kid's name. They really know his position, his responsibility, but he didn't know about what is his dream, what is happening in his life. This is really important, and most people love. So this low level surface really created what we call it, invisibility. This invisibility, that's really awkward. This is really painful, because when you really speak it, your words are really unheard. No one is not really remember you. No one is not really give a credit for your value, for your words, because this came from that a low level surface, or a sense of awkwardness, because this came from what you really did it. It's three major problem. The first thing is people are really use small talk, or really a small question for communication. When I say small question, have you ever really think when a stranger came to your company and you really ask a simple question: how do you do for today, and where are you came from, who are you, how long for you work at that company, and like similar question you're asking for that stranger. But this is answer predictable question. So this is most important that could really kill our communication, because If you really ask this thing is the person, you really expected the same answer. That is really key communication thing. Is the next thing is people are really awkward, they're really afraid to really speak a phrase. Yeah, but the people are really speak a phrase, they're really a better communicator. Communication rewarded not the people who were really well. They can really, the man who can really speak a phrase, they really got credit. That is the most people problem they really feel. But the most important thing is you need to know, or the most important thing to you, people are really made a mistake. They not really create a sense of belongingness or a sense of emotion. They're like something robotic things in their communication. This is really important. You need to identify, or you need to know about them, because if your communication does not really have emotion, people are not really enjoy with your communication, enjoy you with your everything while you really teach them, because emotion is really important to really have it a communication or to become really a better communicator. This is most important thing you need to know, or you need to really adapt it. So now I'm going to really give you the 3 word tricks that really boost your communication, that really make you a better communicator. The first thing is you need to know about it is just avoid these simple words. When I say simple words, that's what I really call it a simple talk. People are really asking a similar question. This similar question, this simple talk really kill your communication, really kill your conversation. This is so important. This is really common in every dialogue of people. But if you really switch that small talk to structured talk, that is so important. That is so beautiful. Because when I say small talk, or when I say structured talk, use the high, low, follow. When I say high, low, follow means, high means every something interesting things happening in your life. Low means something challenging things happening in your life. And follow means there is something exciting things that is happening in your life. If you really started to communicate with the people by like this one, this is so really make your communication into another direction. Yeah, but most people do not really understand about it. But most people do not really do these things. They're really talking like it's if you host like something disorganized things. But if you really make these things, your conversation, your communication have a structure, and you really know what you're really talking about it. You really know what you really doing, because you're really structured. You have a destiny to really got it. This is really make your communication boost. The next thing is you need to do, or the next thing is you need to really know about your communication to really become a better communicator is speaking phrase with vulnerability. Because when you really speak a phrase, you really create a sense of belongingness, a sense of trustworthiness, a sense of confidence for yourself. Your bodies that really understand that I really start a conversation first, so I had to really respond from that people. Then most people are really do not really do things. They are really waited from strangers. They are really waited from someone came like something like that, because this is really a sense of being self-conscious. If I really speak of these things, if I read these things, what if I really made a mistake? Then if my communication not become better, then this is really kill your communication. Because I really understand when I was a high school student, someone is our teachers ask the question, and all the students are really waited until the clever students are really answer the question. Then all the other part of students are really participated the answer one. This is really important. So if you really solve this problem, but you can really make your communication so beautiful and such attractive. So make your communication to better speak first. The settings you need to know, or you need to do is just about creating deep emotion. When I say emotion, I really people different from other things about this emotion, because emotions is the unique characteristics of human beings. When you really understand human emotion, when you really understand these things, you can really do the better things. For example, the CEO or the founder of your company is going to retire and his withdrawal to the country from the country, and he asked one question: what do you really understand from this, and what do you really understand from this speech? And someone is answering, I'm really proud of the project work. I really proud of what they're really doing. Then have you really looked this one? Emotion creates memory. Memory creates reports. That is the most important things you need to know, or you need to data or to understand to become a better communicator. So appreciate it to stay till the end. And which one would you really prefer to do in your next communication plan? The small talking structures to switch or to speak it first, or to really understand the human emotion? Drop a comments, and now we're ready. So if you're really done these three things, these three words, you can boost your communication in another direction, because there is proven framework by early communicators. This is usually so. Appreciate it to stay till the end. If you're really having ideas to really bring it in next time and the videos, drop it a comment and now make a video. So share the videos to your friend if you find this helpful video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because this is Canixon, the place where real communication power you build.